Hello everyone and welcome to the GSN podcast. My name is Big Boss and I'm joined with a smaller crowd today.
Factor.
Blue Diamond Goat. No, just Blue Goat.
It's the Blue Goat.
The Blue Goat /
Why are you doing the diamond in there?
It's habit. Okay, I've been Blue Diamond Ben for, 15 years almost on Xbox?
Has it been that long?
Yeah.
Damn, you're old.
I mean, I was a day one subscriber, so.
I was too.
So was I. I've been D-Fly for years.
The only reason I don't have the number 15 on my name is because I let it slip for a few months when I drove a truck. I mean, I couldn't enjoy it every night, so what?
There's a question I'm going to save for the second segment, but I think it's going to be, it'll kind of tie into the whole day one of Xbox Live. Maybe
Day
a little
one.
bit. We'll see.
Yeah.
So, let's start off with the news. Guys,
Yes.
you know,
No, I don't.
especially
You tell me.
our friends are some gassy motherfuckers. They are some stinky. They
Not-
let some rip,
yeah.
and dear God, but
Yeah, he just did a little bit ago and walked back upstairs.
exactly, he's an
Bronx.
asshole.
Thanks, McCary.
Thanks, Bronx! Cleared up my sinuses! You just screamed, "You're welcome."
But
What can I say except
You're welcome!
anyway, copyright strike.
boy, Disney's going to be pissed. They're like, how do you take a beautiful song from Moana and you're going to mix that shit with a fart story? What the fuck?
But have you thought your fart was so powerful enough to force a plane land into emergency, pressurized cabin to the slides, the whole 9 yards?
I think that one was.
That all depends, what I would have to eat. Because,
Bob's Pizza.
I mean, you know what I eat, when it comes to, spicy stuff.
Yeah. You ate ghost peppers and never stopped.
And if I have enough of that and, it starts to, I start to feel like my inside stomach start to expand, it's kind of like one of those things oh, shit, just back the fuck away.
Don't touch me.
Because it's literally something that's going to be very, very bad. And
See,
that could clear out a plane.
I don't know, but a plane, I could let one rip, but I don't think I can have
All
one
depends.
in me.
What kind of a plane is it?
Yeah,
Are we talking about, did this leak into first class too? Or is this
are we
one of
talking
those,
one of those intercity shuttle planes, like Raleigh to
is it
Charlotte?
like one of those 24-seater planes, or was
No,
this
this is
big
a
fucking
747?
This is an American Airlines twin turbine.
Oh, so it's like a 747
yeah.
then, probably.
What's the one right below a 747?
Um,
Because it doesn't look.
737. I don't fucking
no,
know.
it's like 727 or 729 or something like that.
I think it's one below the 47.
I'm not good at commercial aircraft. You know what I mean? I'm a military nut.
But anyway, it was enough. What they said, this happened in our own North Carolina, Raleigh International Airport, where passengers reported and were affected by this foul, noxious odor that made their eyes sting and red. And
Are we sure McCary wasn't flying back?
I want to meet the dude who did it, or the lady who did it, because I swear.
do you think that person kept quiet or bragged about it?
I would have been.
Smell my beef.
I would be the one that would brag about it. Be like, well, the plane is clear. It was me. Can we take off? And I'll just be in the solo flight person.
I would be the person following.
There's no way the pilot knew what the hell was going on.
Because his air supply is isolated and stuff, I believe, in those airplanes.
But dear God, I wonder what you ate. What do you?
Well,
what
Bob's
is-
Pizza here. I mean,
what is-
that'll ruin your stomach.
Well, look at some of the restaurants that they have at your local
Okay,
airports.
at the airport,
They're not
what
the
do they got?
best.
No,
What do they got?
actually,
They
I've
got,
ate at several-
Chinese food.
Nathan's Hot Dogs. You probably got one of
Now,
those
hold on.
Applebee's to go, the Ruby Tuesday to go
No,
places.
wait. I've had meals at several of the Raleigh RDU airports. There was a German bar where they specialized in I know they sell Leinengugel Draft, which is a German
shit will fuck you up.
style beer made in Wisconsin.
Okay.
And it's got the German bar food brats and all that, and it was really good.
Well,
I don't
good.
give a
I mean,
fuck
we're
what
talking
it
about
is,
what's
but-
going to tear up your belly. What's
Well,
going
I
to
mean,
make
it's
it?
German food. I mean, that'll.
I mean, you got to think that in a restaurant, they're not going to serve certain things that are going to be totally going to fuck you over on a flight.
Would you though? What if you're like just super pissed off and it's like, you know what? I'll make this burger extra greasy and it's gonna fuck somebody up.
Is there shenanigans there?
I would take responsibility for something like that in a fucking heartbeat.
Wait, are you serious? Because there's a lot of implication in this. Do you want to be known as the man who gassed the plane?
Do you want to be on the FAA shit
Do you know how
list?
badly your kids would get picked on?
No.
Like, you would never be able to fly again.
I'd be like, yes!
You'd be listed as a human
I did
biohazard.
it, and I didn't have to bring a bomb or anything on the flight. I just did it with my own napkin.
Disclaimer, no bad stuff on airplanes.
Oh my god, you're gonna be the American bioterrorist.
We had the Unabomber, now we got the Unifarmer.
Oh my god.
Like the exit interviews gotta be fucking phenomenal. It'd be like
I held it for 3 hours.
KOD X Factor, it's KOD X Farter.
like trying to distinguish where it came from.
They're gonna bring in a dog that smells everyone's ass.
They go seat to seat trying to figure out, okay, which one feels the warmest. I'm like, let's see.
No.
That can't work, because what if it's a really fat guy? Fat guy's butt is going to warm.
No, they're going to bring in a bloodhound. It's going to sniff everyone's ass.
The bloodhound is going to die.
And when the dog dies, that's when they know they got the purchase.
It's like a canary.
Now, was this door like boarding, or was this like they're in mid-flight and they had to make an emergency
leave Raleigh?
landing?
Did it arrive in?
It was
because if you had to make an emergency landing because of that, that's success.
Yeah, that's fist bump.
That's fist bump. Yeah, that's pure success. That's like, man,
that's their.
I fucking got plane to land, and I didn't have to do shit but just shit my britches. So
it's when they're on the takeoff line when they're about to.
Yeah.
Like, before they punched it, they, like, slowed down and then...
weaved back around. And you know the guy that did it's probably like...
EMS was called, by the way.
Oh, God. EMS was called.
They thought somebody had a dead body in the fucking undercarriage. If your shit smells so bad that somebody thinks they have a dead body somewhere stuck on the plane...
All right, so this is the official event log. Medical call D8, tone down. 3 subjects arriving on aircraft complaining of odor aboard with headache and eye irritation. All were checked out and refused transport. In-flight crew.
Dry, clear eyes is awesome.
That's an old ass reference. You just showed your age, sir.
I mean, come on.
Apparently, CBS reported on it, and they said the odor was described as flatulence.
Flatulence.
Oh my god.
That is. Why has it got to be in North Carolina? Like, please tell me the
other states have their problems too. I mean,
I just hope it wasn't like a North Carolinian.
Oh my god. Well, we're just gonna go take a quick tour across the United States, guys. You guys, you like nice new things, right? Say if you were wanting to get a brand new truck, right? You buy the brand new truck, you sign the deal, you sign the paperwork.
Yeah, I did that 4 years ago.
And, did you found $1 million worth of marijuana in your truck?
I wish I did.
Well, this guy did. Apparently, the truck, a new car, a brand spanking new car.
Oh, somebody on the fucking production line was just like, man, I gotta hide this shit quick.
Well, pretty much
forgot which truck it was in.
The whole car was made of weed, essentially.
What?
So underneath the wheel well, like the plastic covering the wheel well, that was actually made of weed.
I know. Yeah. I saw
seats
about
themselves
this stuff.
were made of weed as well. The seat covers, the
floor
mats, the floorboards.
It wasn't this story, but I remember reading several months ago, like they learned to turn weed into a form of plastic, because a lot of plastic now isn't like true plastic. It's made from soy.
Like, now, is this like the truck was made out of this, or
no,
was it like
we're talking the plastic parts?
And plastic parts were made. This is a combination of them both.
Yeah, because a lot of the plastic used in vehicles nowadays are actually made from soy, not oil byproduct.
Because we're trying to go green in the world.
They're actually made from soybean. Matter of fact, even a lot of red paint gets it from soybean.
So I want you,
but they've learned to do that with marijuana as well.
I want you guys to give this a rating.
That's
all right?
awesome.
This is a journalist's pun. I want you guys to give it a rating. All right. Word on the street is the new Ford Fusions are dope, but not in the way you think.
Was it a Fusion?
Yeah,
No.
Ford Fusion.
Oh,
truck.
I thought you said truck.
I thought
The
you said
Fusion
truck, too.
isn't a
Fusion's
truck.
a car.
Is it?
Yeah. Fusion is the thing that replaced the Taurus.
Oh, I thought it was a truck. I'm sorry, I don't know cars. It looked like
You're
a truck.
watching Top Gear and the Grand Tour, and you don't know cars.
Listen, I'm watching it and I'm enjoying it, even though I don't know half the shit they're talking about. All right, I can enjoy something.
You
without
are just
fully
like
understanding.
Jeremy Clarkson on that show. You know that?
You shut your whore mouth, sir. Don't make me deck you in the mouth.
All right, Jezza.
Jezza?
Anyway, so it's a car. Didn't know
Yeah,
that.
Yes, it's a car. It's this.
Really?
Basically,
Wait, is it like the
in
hatchback
NASCAR
looking kind?
they run Fusions. In NASCAR they run Ford
Oh.
Fusions around the track.
So it's not a hatchback.
No, it's not a hatchback.
Oh.
Remember my old gold car before I got my truck? That
Yes.
was a Taurus. Fusion looks kind of similar.
Oh, okay. I got it. Well, you learn something new every day.
Yeah. Actually, 2 times, because I didn't know cars could be made out of weed.
Well, plastic.
Apparently,
Like my cars.
The cars.
Hey, we found a reason to use
Smoke
it
weed
to
as a
legalize
dude.
weed. Legalize weed
wanna
so we
be
can
the
make
guy.
plastic.
I want to see the car driving down the road.
Plastic.
I literally want to see the car driving down the road and have like somebody have like a pot logo on the back window. It's just like my car is.
100% homegrown.
There you go. There you go. I literally want to see it. Like meet the guy.
Well, I mean,
that gets a cop invaded
The
his house
Constitution is made of hemp.
and just
But hemp is a good paper.
It is a good paper. It's also good
And hemp
rope
is
and a
not
few
weed.
other things. No, but I mean,
like
come on.
have the cops invade like this one dude's house and they find like this big
That'd be like the
fucking
best
weed farm in his
freedom you were
backyard.
ever on.
I mean, he's got like this pot field in his backyard, and just him trying to explain to the cops is like, look,
I'm making plastic.
I'm trying to build a car, but I need these plants in order to do it. Will that fly? Will that work?
You know what?
Because there's legitimacy to that story. I mean, like,
You know,
I need this for my new bumper.
Wait, I got a good news story while we're going around the country per se.
All right.
Detroit 8 Mile, famous for obviously Eminem and spaghetti, right?
Yeah.
that's where you get it from.
No.
What's famous for? Spaghetti and
and
M&Ms.
and cars and big trucks, like the big semi truck Swift that ran into a medical pot distillery door.
Oh, what?
Yeah, Swift is a large semi company, one of the big chains, if you will.
It's like a trucker delivery service.
Yeah, basically semis, Walmart. They deliver shit.
Okay.
Anyway, a driver was driving down the 8 Mile section and got distracted by the medical marijuana sign and drove right into the building's front door.
I'm here to make a purchase.
This isn't the drive-thru? Oh, my bad.
I got one now.
Can you imagine being the guy in there? It's like, man, you know what would really be great? A drive-thru. And, like, that's just
And all of a
not...
sudden
Like,
it
you know
comes
what? Ask and you shall receive.
Yeah, here comes an 80,000
Some of
pound
those
semi.
distilleries are going to start putting drive-thrus in. Can you imagine just like pulling up to like one of those
Oh,
places?
I think California or Colorado already has them.
They got the lunch menu sign. It's like,
Let me get me 2 purple nurples.
let me get 2 of them number 2s. And, can you just give me a Coke too? I'm gonna want something.
And a bag of chips. I need a bag
It
of
comes
chips.
with a bag of M&Ms.
Can you imagine, like, they could make such an upsell and, like, candy and, like... Because you know you're going to get hungry later.
Dude, like those places got to be loaded down with like just random snacks. They got like M&Ms, peanut M&Ms, cotton candy, fucking bags of combos. It's just all kinds of shit just at the fucking
Oh,
front
God,
counter
making me
as you're
laugh
making
too
your
hard.
purchase.
Oh, my goodness.
That's what I would do as a businessman. If I'm going to sell this shit, I'm going to capitalize on every opportunity. So yes,
Yeah.
you're damn right. I'm having a shitload of snacks,
You know what?
beef jerky, the whole 9 yards. You can just go fucking crazy.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And I honestly could believe it when I saw it even before I saw the photo because, being that I used to drive, Swift was the company that then and even now has the lowest standards for taking students out of school. So 9 out of 10 times when you heard of an accident, it was with a Swift truck.
Is it one of those things that you have to be like 18 years or older to...
You have to be 21 to go what they call interstate. Okay? So you have to be at least 21. But most of your big safe companies, you have to be in the top above 95% on your testing grades. Swift takes you down as low as 70.
So not the brightest crowd in the box.
Nope.
No.
Not the sharpest tool in the shed. Not the roundest marble in the bag.
And what's bad is they even set their drivers up to be like, to nerf them. I mean, they're like governed at 50 miles an hour. You know, they only give them short loads. I mean, they don't go longer than like 300 miles.
But they have some amazing crashes.
Yes, they do have amazing crashes regardless.
There's a whole Reddit with Swift drivers.
There's YouTube compilations galore. Just look up Swift truck accidents. They have their own insurance company, actually.
I would hope so, because I'm sure there's no other insurance company that would take that mess on. You want me to take on what?
Yeah.
I seen your YouTube videos. Thanks, so.
Our favorite analogies for Swift were "Sure wish I had a fast truck" and backwards 2 faggots in a white semi.
Leave it to Ben. Leave it to Ben.
Because you always had a new driver and an instructor.
We can't go one episode.
No.
Just one.
I did go racial.
Just one.
Okay.
Whether it's like a racist comment or another comment directed towards this, now he comes out like faggots. It's like
all he's meaning is bundle of wood. It's a loose gathering of wood. That's all he means.
Oh,
I know.
Oh Lord. Anyway, moving on. So we're driving.
You made 2 cigarettes in a white semi.
Oh, we're getting comments for sure today.
So, our favorite state in the world has got some amazing things going on. Florida is the state I'm talking about.
Tell me.
What the fuck goes on in Florida, dude?
Like, what
better
doesn't
question?
Go on in
exactly.
Florida?
What doesn't go on?
Remember, I'm from Florida.
I used to live in Florida.
See?
I got family that lives in Florida, but
that explains a lot.
What the hell is that supposed to mean? That means a lot to what? It explains a lot of what?
That's when we just both look away and just go.
What? Oh my goodness!
Why are you getting so defensive?
Yeah,
sir?
why are you getting so defensive?
So I'm trying to figure out where that comment came from. Like,
so listen.
That explains a lot.
We got to talk about something. Attention, internet. We have been saved. All right. A lady has mastered immortality in Florida. Bad news, she's been arrested with $2 million bail.
Well, I mean...
Also, she's been dead for 30 years.
I thought she was immortal.
She's mastered immortality. That's why she hasn't dead. She's undead, apparently.
How's she in jail?
Well, apparently she's been stalking this doctor for the last 17 years or so. And keeps on trying to... get this doctor to release the hostages he has. Doctor doesn't have any hostages. He's a doctor. Like a normal person.
Okay.
And he's put out a restraining order on this lady. Lady keeps on going. Tells the judge, I'll never give up. I'll never give up. In fact, I've been dead for 30 years. And the reason I'm still here today is because I have mastered immortality.
Why can't the creator of Rick and Morty animate this one? That would be great.
Yeah, this would be a pretty.
Remember he did the one in Georgia.
Huh?
Remember he did the one in Georgia between the judge and the convict, like cursing each other out.
Yeah, we've seen that one.
Yeah, I would love to see this one done like that.
Oh my goodness gracious, that's what? Like, there's so many questions that I don't have answers
like
to.
if you're immortal, how did you die?
And a lot of them is like, did she stop taking medication?
And how long ago?
Yeah, how long has she been off?
Say
of
about
meds?
17 years ago.
What meds is she on? Just
obviously not.
What's
weed
her
truck.
diagnosis? Because that's not normal.
She needs weed truck.
Although she stands in front of the judge with just pure,
just a straight face. I died 30 years ago. I am still here because I have mastered immortality.
Like,
now, any guesses on her what she looks like?
Probably death. Probably death.
She looks like a fat, frumpy white woman. Frumpy.
I have to keep my mouth
fat and grumpy.
So the fat is what keeps her immortal. Is that what it is?
Maybe. Could be that God particle we've heard so much about.
The Higgs boson.
Oh my God. So, you guys ever call 911 before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I called the. Called the dispatch today.
You called the dispatch? Why'd you call the dispatch?
I got an email from a client that wanted me to contact them by phone because they had questions about a party, and it was the dispatch phone number. They're like, such dispatch police department can help you. I was like, can I speak to? And I gave the last, because all they left me was the last name. I was like, and they were like, is that an officer? I was like, your guess is as good as mine, ma'am. I have no clue. I don't know who you're talking about. This is like the emergency dispatch. Well, this is not an emergency. I'm just trying to book a birthday party. Now, you sure nobody's there with this name? This is the number they specifically gave me and told me to call. Nope, this is emergency dispatch. All right, sorry for the mistake. Bye. And hung up. Now, as a kid, yes, I've called 911 and the 911 emergency, click.
And then what?
And then they call right back.
Yeah.
Yep. And then, like, I pick up, hang up again. They call right back. And then, like, my mom answers the phone. It's like, what is going on? Nothing. Huh? So
I
she
never
picks up the
did
phone,
that.
like, this is 911. Like, 911?
I never did that as a kid. You were an awful
I was like,
child.
Dispatch is here. My mom beat the shit out of me.
That was the 90s.
You sure? You sure you don't need a cop? I need one now! Send him now!
Oh my goodness gracious. Well,
Usually mom was calling an ambulance for me for hurting myself.
but you've never called more than once.
I never actually called until like I was an adult. So.
How many times have you called 911 in a day?
In a day?
In a day?
Once?
Twice.
Once.
I know.
Once.
Well, this guy.
Well,
Think hard now. How many in a week?
2 or 3
For what?
pranks. And I did it from a school payphone.
Oh, dude.
Dude, you gotta understand, like when I was a kid,
You were an awful child.
I won't say I was an awful child. I did shit that.
It's not cool.
Look, I did shit that irritated my parents. It wasn't. I didn't do something that was like my parents look at me and be like, "I'm completely disappointed. In, like you are not the son I raised." I think I've gotten that talk maybe once in my life, but the other little shit like calling the police from a payphone in school. To me, that's little shit. That's irritating shit. Because then my parents gotta come up to school and talk to me.
Yeah.
To me, it's
What would you
shit.
do if you caught your son calling 911 for fun?
I'd explain to him what happens.
And what if he keeps doing it? When does the ass whooping
See
come?
now here's where me and my father are a little bit similar.
All right.
Because my father would my mom would get angry and beat the brakes off my ass. Okay. My father would get angry, and then he'd get to a point, like, if it just keeps on happening, he'd be like, okay, motherfucker. And he would find some way to manipulate the entire situation to where I'm getting in major trouble for it, but he's the culprit behind it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he'll arrange something to where he knows what's going on. He's got arrangements in place, and I'm doing this shit to myself. Like, he'd be the one.
He's the puppeteer.
Yeah. Like, he'd be the one that if I called the police,
He's the man.
he would have a friend or somebody he knows in the police department, and they say, look, my son is going to do this. When's he going to do it? I don't know. But here's what he's going to do. Here's the number he's going to call from. It's going to be from this school. If this happens again, don't call him back or don't call the school. Just go to the school and pull him out of class. Handcuffs and all. And they would do it.
See,
and then my dad would be outside waiting as I'm being walked through a police car, laughing. That's what I see me doing.
now see,
I'd be angry and explain the whole situation at first. If you keep doing it, I'm going to start pulling strings.
Well, this guy, apparently in Florida, called the police 98 times in one day.
For what purpose?
Yeah.
He wanted to get money back from a drug raid.
Wait, so the police raided his house, and he called to get money back from that raid?
Wait, doesn't he know to
He
call
was trying to get money back that was seized during a drug arrest in January.
Why did he call 911? Why wouldn't you just call the police station directly?
Well, why don't you make a case with the courthouse?
Yeah, or more, yeah.
So that's where you're going to get the job done. Calling 911 is not going to do shit.
Yeah, calling out, yeah.
That's just an
It's
annoyance.
just going to get you arrested.
Your guess is as good as mine as far as that goes.
I mean, because now that I'm an adult and I look at...
That's using that word a little loose, aren't we?
Yeah. Adult, you.
Fuck you. But now that I have friends that are police officers, and I kind of get, like, I kind of hear their, some of their stories and stuff like that, and I've got family that are that are police officers, and I kind of hear, some of the shenanigans and some of the stuff that they got to put up with, and I started thinking, I was like, man, I remember prank calling you fuckers a lot when I was a kid, and I know you got to be like, this little fuck is annoying the shit out of me, and I got better shit to do.
Yeah.
Than to account for this little fucking shit. Because every call that's a prank call, they have to follow up because they can't let any loose ends happen. Because what if there was a legitimate emergency?
Yeah,
they still have to follow up on every single call. As a kid, I didn't know that. I figured calling and hanging up would be just a done deal. When the harassment phone calls start coming back all the time, and I'm like, oh shit, why do I keep calling? I think the first time I did, I tried to, like, how the fuck did they know my phone number?
That's when you learn what star 69 is.
And that's when I'm like, man, how the fuck do they know this?
So, here's another story from our beloved state of Florida. Woman nabbed for drugs, demands them back, is rearrested. So she was arrested for drugs, and I guess when she did her time or whatever, she wanted them back and got rearrested.
She got arrested for wanting them back, or
no?
What?
She got arrested for drugs. Right? She had drug possession on her.
Okay.
So she
went understand that part.
Back to the police station and demanded her drugs back. Got belligerent, attacked.
Yeah. Okay. So she got. Yeah.
Okay. So that clarifies it, because I was like, if she demands her drugs back, they can't really arrest her for that. But if she starts getting belligerent and harassing the officers, well then, yeah.
Meanwhile, the captain's in the back going, stupid bitch.
Was she white?
No. Scratch another one for the minorities. So
why?
So another.
How
Florida
dare you,
story.
sir?
Listen, white people have done.
Look, let's not count all the stupid shit white people have done too. Now,
it's true.
Sir,
have you not seen the recent?
Why you gotta target one race like that, sir? That is not appropriate.
Because the other minority races are already targeted in that department. So,
sir, now you're just jumping on the bandwagon.
No, it's not jumping on a bandwagon. What the?
Listen,
how do you classify that as a bandwagon anyway?
You just
I'll slap the shit out of you.
Listen, another thing too with white people. Y'all are no longer the majority. You haven't been the majority for a long time.
No, we haven't been.
We outnumber you motherfuckers.
Exactly.
Like 10-1. But you still have the balls to call us a minority. That's just a white people thing to do.
It just rolls off the tongue so easy. It's just like...
Well, minorities get discounts on all kinds of stuff. Get special...
On what?
On what?
Well, not discounts. I shouldn't say discounts, but they do get special
Special
loans.
What? Explain to me, please.
There are special home loan deals
that white people don't get.
Educational benefits
that white people don't get.
That's right.
You are full of shit.
Look it up.
Boy, you are so fucking in the dark. It's ridiculous. Dude, you really are. You're so clueless right now.
Half the shit you're talking about, white people have already had it for so long.
Exactly.
They're like, okay,
now they're starting to come around to us. It's like, you guys have had it so long. It's like
we're looking at it like, we can have this. Yes, you can.
Yes, exactly.
Like you're looking around for the camera. It's like, where the fuck is it? I know being punked somewhere.
Oh my goodness gracious. So,
God, I thought you guys would be happy with the beads that we gave you for your land.
What?
Speaking of food,
where the fuck did this podcast go to? Hold up. What the fuck did you just say?
He tried to make a white people steal your land joke.
I'm not Indian.
None of us are Indian.
No.
We're brown, but we're not Indian.
No, wait, wasn't it the Spanish that took the land in South America?
The Spanish raped and
So that wasn't white people at all.
No, it's still white. You're from Europe, Spain, white.
Then how come they refer to themselves as Latin?
Because the Latin language in Greece, I guess, whatever, or Rome.
All right, Rome and Greece are very different areas, sir.
Rome is where Latin comes from, if I'm not mistaken. Yes? No?
Technically, that goes back to the Middle East, I think. This is one of the oldest
All right, we're all
languages.
brown on the inside. Let's move on.
Yeah.
To something we all like, fried chicken. Who doesn't love fried chicken?
Wait a second.
The Chinese love fried
Really
chicken.
just need a transition from that story to fried chicken.
Yes.
Both of y'all are fucked up.
The Chinese love fried chicken.
Hold on. You mean to tell me you could look me straight in the eye and say you don't like some fucking fried chicken?
Oh, I love fried chicken.
Then shut your fucking
I
mouth.
fucking love it. I'm a little bit more confused at the transition. That's your segue. We're talking
Everybody
about
loves fried chicken.
We're talking about his racist comments, and we're like, I'm brown. We're all brown. Now who loves fried chicken?
Everybody loves fried chicken. Really? You can't tell me one motherfucker other than vegans, because I don't consider them people, that don't like some good old fried
We're
chicken.
getting fucked for sure on this one.
Listen, vegans fucking try to make everything taste like meat when they already have something that tastes like meat. It's called meat.
Yeah, it's called meat. Eat a fucking pig, you faggots.
Why you gotta go there, Blue?
Okay, I gotta go there.
Why you
I'm
gotta
sorry.
go there? Shame on you.
Look, I can't help it. I have a dirty mouth.
We're going to have to restart this podcast
Oh
like
my
8 times
God.
for this shit.
You know, we're just gonna have to put little censor bloops.
Right, look, if you're at all sensitive, or if you're part of this generation that gets butthurt by every comment, this episode is not for you.
If you're still listening, I'm surprised.
If our viewership is dipped off because of this, I'm choking the shit out of you.
I'm
We started this ball.
I'm sure they'll
first.
play with their fidget spinners and be happy.
Oh God. Anyway, China. Moving on to KFC. KFC is celebrating its 30th anniversary in China, and to commemorate this, they have teamed with a Chinese tech company to make Kentucky Fried Chicken cell phones. Yep. KFC has their own line of cell phones.
How long until it's released in America?
They call it
probably
the Colonel.
never.
The Colonel.
They call it the Colonel.
No, they call it the finger-looking good cell phone. In Chinese, in Chinese, listen. It sounds better in Chinese.
Say it in Chinese.
I don't know how to say it. I don't speak Chinese.
Use Google Translate and look it up. Damn it.
We're not going to use Google Translate for that.
You can use Google Translate on that. Anyway, the phones are super cheap. Actually, they're only $162. They have a nice kernel like etching in the back. It looks pretty slick.
It does actually look pretty cool.
It looks nice. It looks
That's like the old school picture of the Colonel too,
exactly.
Isn't it? Yeah.
But hey,
We're
listen.
mesmerized by the look of the Colonel.
The Colonel was amazing.
The Colonel
okay?
stares into your soul, sir.
He knows what
All
you
right.
want. It's
So-
fried chicken.
We're gonna take a quick break after that because I'm kind of hungry now. We need to refill our drinks.
Apparently,
and we have
wash
to
my mouth out with soap.
We're gonna have to re-educate Blue here.
Yeah,
We're gonna have to
Like-
teach him some common sense.
Look, I will apologize
Dude.
now for anyone's feelings I've ever hurt.
Really? Why you gotta
I
sound
will.
like Elmo Fudd when you talk like
I
that?
will
the
talk.
show is not
I will talk
sincere.
like the ignorant Southerner. Okay.
Uh-huh. Blue, you're delightfully racist. I just want you to know that.
Hey, I enjoy a good stereotyping joke as much as anyone.
Oh, I know you do. Anyway, guys, we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. We've got a lot more to talk about. Bye-bye. Welcome back, everyone. It's Big Boss again, and we've thoroughly flogged the hell out of Blue Goat.
My mouth tastes zestfully clean.
Doesn't it?
Yes.
That's what my cock tastes like.
Wow.
Tastes with zest.
Well, that went downhill real quick.
Anyway, he's learned his lesson. We're moving on. So we've got a lot to talk about. My favorite thing, and this is going to be a great transition, Disney. I know we went from Mike Cock to Disney. Two wonderful things.
Your segues are like through the fucking roof today.
Are we talking about your stories with princesses again?
No.
They had the D23 Expo last weekend.
The Kingdom Hearts.
And I'm still missing my fucking the Avengers Infinity trailer.
Listen, just because you want to get it pirated and get it before anybody else, Disney does keep pretty good tight lid on that stuff.
I wonder if they're gonna release it at Comic-Con this weekend.
Probably, yeah.
But
I know Marvel was planning to do a lot.
There's a new Wreck-It Ralph movie where he goes to the internet. Can't wait for that.
I'm excited for that. Yeah.
And like all the Disney princesses are involved in that video.
Oh, apparently doesn't like Penelope don't they poke fun at the Disney princesses in that movie?
Yeah.
Yep. What else is they got the new Avengers trailer coming out?
I want to see
Battlefront.
I heard it's awesome.
They talked about the single player campaign not just being some BS story, like it's actually going to be important to the Star Wars story.
Going to be legit awesomeness.
Yeah.
We talked. They did a couple things with some new rides that are going into their parks.
Yeah.
They're introducing a Star Wars. Well, we already knew Star Wars Land was coming, but they showed the concept art for it, and oh my god, it looks amazing!
And its own hotel too.
A Star Wars theme hotel.
That to me, I think, has got me more excited than anything else right now. I
mean,
I want to see the park.
We got to plan like a group trip down there,
but I want to go to that week. I want to go to that hotel.
The opening week.
Like you look out your window and it's
Star Wars.
Oh, yeah,
we were joking like there'd be like a permanent nose indentation from where we'd be like, it's just Star Wars.
And they really want to see like an adult act like a kid at Disney World. If they don't already do that anyway, that place is gonna fucking do it.
Like I've been to Disney 22 times. I never get.
My poor wife is gonna be like, "What is going on?" Because me and Nate and just fucking running up and down the hallways.
Oh, have you taken
dodging BB-8s?
Have you taken Julie to do like the princess with dinner princesses?
We actually plan on doing that next year because we're planning another vacation next year.
I'd say I know shit
because we're doing the princess dinner. We're planning on doing that. And my wife wants her to do the.
That's like a full etiquette dinner too. You know that, right?
Bibbidi Bop Boutique, I think is what it's called.
Yeah, it's the Bibbidi Bop Boutique. I'm surprised you remember that.
They, I got a daughter now, so of course I gotta remember all that shit. But they, we want to take her to do that as well because she's starting to get pretty big into makeup and stuff like that. Yeah, that's what my wife does for a living, anyhow. But she's starting to get into makeup and stuff like that, and my wife wants to take her to do the whole. Yeah. Princess get up and stuff like that, and I'm cool with that.
I thought she was.
Me and Nathan's time is going to be Star Wars and stuff like that. Yeah. So, but I mean, she's met all the princesses already on our last trip we went.
Yeah.
She's gotten pictures and autographs from all of them.
Hey, take a handheld like a black flashlight, like shine it on the dresses.
Why?
See if anything glows.
You're a sick bastard.
No, because I've heard stories from him.
Huh?
I've heard stories from you about Disney princesses.
Yeah, that's not in the park, asshole. Well, one time in the park. But other than that...
Wait, what?
There is a hotel room in Cinderella's castle.
Yeah, I know that. It's like... Because we were reading up on it. It's like exclusive VIP. Like, like the only way you can get that room is you have to be invited by Disney to be in that room.
Yeah, it's super... Yeah.
You can't even pay to do it. They got to invite you to be a part of it.
Yeah, I've seen pictures of it and stuff. It's like
it's nice.
I've been there.
That's nice.
I've done things in that room, so that I cannot confirm or deny that I may incriminate myself or fellow others. Hi, Jasmine.
Boy, they went on that magic carpet ride.
Listen.
And Will Smith wasn't there.
But tell me, how excited would you be to? Because apparently you're gonna get like clothing with the Star Wars package.
It's like the deluxe thing where they'll give you an outfit because they want you to be. They want the hotel to feel like an immersive story, and they want you to feel like you're a part of the Star Wars story. So they literally the front main lobby is like. It looks like.
Doesn't it look like the cantina or something?
I think they have a bar that's kind of similar to the cantina, and if they have like the musicians playing there and they're playing like that music, son. When I say
I'll never leave it.
I'll never fucking want to leave. I just want to stay right here.
I want to sit
So
there
you
and
get the
wait
galactic credit bill, and you're like, I'm a smuggler now.
Yeah. I'm going to shoot first, motherfucker. I'm gone.
I'm going to sit there until old Ben cuts off an arm, okay?
Well, I mean, they're going to have characters that are going to be in there that you can interact with some of the characters that are going to be in that hotel. And, like, when they say
that means
fully Star Wars themed,
they're going to give everyone a costume. I will bet they give Merc Jabba the Hutt.
That's fucked
up.
Or for Tony Blaze.
But I'm looking forward to it. I mean, the minute that hotel goes live and it's open, I'm going to book a vacation.
Which is more important to you to visit? The Nintendo or
Star Wars?
Star Wars.
What if they were both open around the same time?
Star Wars.
Would you go to both, though, at the same time? Or would
Star Wars.
If you're saying we had to choose one or the
No,
other.
not have to
If
choose.
money was no option.
If I could do both, I'm going to fucking do both. But if I had to choose one or the other, Star Wars.
Okay.
Yeah, like...
There's no way I'm not getting on experiencing that at some point. Like,
I mean, I don't get your question. It sounds
I'm
like
just
you're...
asking, would you prefer the Star Wars over the...
No. Star Wars. All day.
Pretty much. He's right.
Of course.
All day, day.
But Disney's got some other rides planned out for their parks as well. They're opening up Tron in Magic Kingdom next to Space Mountain.
I hope it's not based off the last movie.
It's a roller coaster ride where you're standing up on the coaster, so you literally straddle the bike, but it's a standing roller coaster, so you're kind of strapped in, but you're in a standing position.
Yeah.
And that's how the roller coaster goes. I think it's an indoor one.
A light cycle type thing. Yeah.
That shit. They have one in the LA part.
Yeah. I've seen pictures of it. I haven't seen the ride.
It's making its way to the Florida one. They're putting it in Magic Kingdom.
Last time I was there was when they were getting ready to get rid of Tower of Terror last time, and I made sure to ride that because I loved Tower of Terror.
Tower of Terror is fun, but
yeah,
it
was old.
They're upgrading Epcot too. They're putting some stuff inside of Epcot.
They're putting kind of Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy is going in there. I think they have like Ratatouille or something like that going there too. Or
this will probably a lot of people would probably complain to hear me say this, but I like the fact that Epcot doesn't have it has some stuff there, but it's not loaded with a bunch of rides or shows, and I love that because to me Epcot is you truly enjoy Epcot when you're an adult with money to spend at Disney.
Well, that's the thing. Epcot's a place you go to as an adult to for the different countries and food and the alcoholic beverages and
shopping, and that's it. And I like that experience.
But some of the rides there,
No, yeah. I mean, the NASA thing they do is awesome.
Then they have the test track is there, and the new Frozen ride is there.
The Frozen, you got the little Nemo themed botanical gardens and all that. An aquarium. I mean, that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's
getting
some additions
above it.
It's getting some additions. I think it could use, and it's pretty cool.
It could
and the Guardians of the Galaxy ride is going to fit fucking perfect there.
But Disney is buy Dragon Ball Z, and then they kept Goku in Japan. That'd be great. With Naruto and all that. Just buy all of Shonen Jump and stick those characters
I'm
in
looking
Japan.
forward to it.
Tell me you wouldn't love it even more.
Disney owns a lot, man.
Disney could own more. And it would make the world a better place.
Moving on.
So, at D23, one of my favorite games got a little trailer, and that was Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yes.
Who's excited for that game?
Me.
So how did you like the Toy Story edition? And it's canon, too, by the way.
It is canon.
I think that's a pretty good addition.
It's a good addition, yeah, because there really wasn't a Toy Story thing before, to be honest.
There wasn't, because, Toy Story was out, but there wasn't no really addition to the game that consisted of Toy Story.
Was there any other Pixar
great depth.
Addition to the game?
Let's just say, if you look at how long it's been since not just Kingdom Hearts 2, but say the last Kingdom Hearts game period, which I think was on the 3DS or the Vita. And I'm not talking a remake like for the PS3 or PS4
Are you talking
collection.
about the King 2.5
it was like
remakes or something?
No, I'm not
like
talking the remakes which had all the previous. Because I have the PS4 versions of those. But I'm talking like the last one was made, which was like Dark Dream something, and I think it was for the 3DS.
Yeah,
like it's been like that used a lot of older stuff. And same thing with the PSP and the Vita and the 3D version or the DS version. Like there was a lot of older stuff. There's been a lot of Pixar movies and stuff that they haven't really touched on, you know?
Might have been because of licensing issues too. I mean, Pixar's
at the time was not
kind of like
owned
its
by
own
Disney.
entity within Disney.
Yeah, and
until
at the time
Disney
they
bought it
weren't.
outright.
Yeah, because Disney didn't own it outright like
What
they did.
Disney franchise would you like, other than all the ones that are in it right now?
Cars.
Yeah?
Cars.
You'd want that in
How
Kingdom
would
Hearts?
they? How would they make a Sora Kingdom Hearts?
All right, here's how I would do it.
How do you imagine? Explain to
I'm
me
going to explain
visually.
it. I'm going to explain it in one way.
Wreck-It Ralph.
You
That'd be fun.
could do cars, and you could do a similar thing with planes, since that's a similar universe, if you will.
That's a whole other movie, though.
But it's different movie, but similar universe. And the way I'm going to stretch this, remember Final Fantasy VII had like the bike ride section, where you were like trying to keep the Shinra motorcycles off. I imagine some type of driving battle like that, scenario wise, where like you're riding on top or in Lightning McQueen.
Okay, but when Sora goes to these different worlds, right,
Yeah.
he becomes part of the world.
Yeah. So
As in
obviously,
Toy Story, he becomes a toy. So what describe Car Sora, Car Donald, and Car Goofy to me? What would they look like? What kind of car would they be?
well, Goofy's obviously going to be some type of bus van thing.
You wouldn't think of like a Mater type tow truck type thing?
No,
No.
so they already kind of got Mater for the.
Yeah, they
I
would have.
see Goofy
Mater would
more
have
like
to
a
be.
Mater type character.
But I think Mater
Mater's-
would have to be its own character in there.
Mater is going to be his own character, but I think Goofy would be a truck.
I see Goofy because of the shape of his head as like, say like a Volkswagen van.
Okay.
Just so you get the general shape
So
that I'm
what
talking
would
about.
Donald Duck be?
I see Donald as a station wagon.
A station wagon.
I see him as like one of those little fucking electric 2-seater cars.
A Prius.
So what would Sora be? What kind of car would he be?
Yeah. Just say like some standard, like say Japanese import tuner style, but not modified, obviously. Like say like an Accord
It'd be
or
like a
Civic.
Denali.
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't make him an SUV.
And how would you handle the transformations? Because he transforms into stuff all the time.
Yeah, I know.
No, explain. I want you to
I
explain.
don't know how you would do it, okay? Because I'm not the
you
artist.
just said you
But
wanted
I
cars
would
in
love
this.
to
Explain
see.
to me how it would
I
happen.
would love to see it. Okay, I would love to see driving battle like taking place.
What about you?
Wreck-It Ralph.
Wreck-It Ralph?
Jump between game worlds and stuff like that and just make everything kind of fucking.
Oh wait. What if they did it took that one step further? They he goes into Wreck-It Ralph's world and they jump from old Final Fantasy to like new Final Fantasy back to like Kingdom Hearts world.
How about they go into their own gameception?
Good.
See, that's just like mind blowing right there. Because Wreck-It Ralph breaks it all with what his world is.
So what else do we have to talk about? I think Blue, you got something to say.
Well, other than that, I mean,
What are you talking about? The Kingdom Hearts?
yeah. If there was one thing I would love to see more, and it would be more of a spoof thing, like they would do it just for entertainment. You know how Disney's doing all their movies and stuff in real style now? Mm-hmm. Like they jump in and everything looks super real. Like, oh wait, this was the wrong place, and like they go back.
I was talking about other news, but yeah, that'd be cool.
You said Kingdom Hearts, so I was thinking Kingdom Hearts.
I mean, we got TellTale had a pretty big announcement.
Yeah, TellTale.
Because there was a rumor that they were shelving a number of their projects.
And I think we can say that may have been a little confirmed.
It was confirmed and debunked at the same time. Because on that rumor list...
you can't confirm and debunk at the same time.
You
It's either
can-
one or another.
No, you
you
can if it
release-
involves multiple titles.
And you
Because
can
there was a report that came out that they were canceling Wolf Among Us.
Mm-hmm.
They were
Number two,
They were
yeah.
canceling Borderlands,
Number 2.
and they were canceling, I think, Game of Thrones.
Number 3, because number 2 is getting ready to drop.
I think, and yeah, you're right. And they didn't make any reference to Guardians of the Galaxy,
Yeah.
but Then they put out the trailer today that Wolf Among Us 2 is actually coming out, and it's coming out early next year.
Yeah, and they've been working on that for a while, so I can see why.
I was actually kind of excited to hear that too because I love the first one.
Yeah, the first one was great.
Never played it.
That's a great graphic novel series.
It's good.
Like you should read that one. That is
so they announced that one for 2018 release. The Walking Dead's getting a final season, which. It's kind of sad because I like that whole Clementine story, but
yeah, I like
Clementine all grown up now.
Should be.
She's not fully grown yet. I mean, she's still a kid, but she's much more mature than she was.
Yeah,
since season 1.
Remember that.
But it's getting a final season, so it makes me really, really intrigued on what they plan to do to kind of end that season or the series off.
Then they should,
or if they're going to kind of do something else to spin off of that at some point.
Yeah. Then they did Batman 2.
And then Batman season 2, which is actually coming next month. So I was actually very surprised that they were like.
Season 1 of Batman yet.
So I was very surprised to see that announced and coming out so quickly. Soon. I mean, it's like. It's literally coming in like 2 weeks. Yeah. Like August 5th, I think, is the week the day it comes out.
The first one's only been out for 6 months now? At best?
No, I think it's been out a little longer than that. I think
has it?
I think it came out last summer. I think
what
it came
game?
out.
Batman
the Telltale series.
It's relatively new.
Yeah, it's relatively new. I haven't played it yet.
I played it and beat the whole first season, so I'm ready to kind of see where the story goes in season 2.
Yeah.
So, I mean, obviously, I'll be continuing on with that one when it starts, but Wolf Among Us is actually coming out. I was actually kind of glad they're going to continue with that series.
Yeah, because that was really good. It was long too. Like it was
longer than the typical Telltale series games.
And there was a lot more choices. There was even some. I don't want to say QTE, but there were some little action moments where you could affect the game and the story a little bit.
How honestly do you guys feel about QTEs? Like, do you think QTEs are a good thing, or
it depends on the game and how they're executed.
It depends. Like if it's a Telltale game, QTEs are your best friend.
Your best friend.
When it comes to an action adventure game, and all it is QTEs, that's a bit annoying.
Yeah, like that. I ain't gonna lie. As much as I want to play Spider-Man when it comes out for the PS4, when I saw there was a heavy reliance on the E3 footage of the QTEs, and there was stuff like that in the previous Spider-Man movie-based games, those was a boring part of those games. You know.
Yeah.
But I'm looking forward to what they got coming down their pipeline, though. I mean, 2018 is gonna be a pretty big year for them with they got Walking Dead and Wolf Among Us coming out the same year, which is awesome.
I like how they haven't changed a lot of what they do too.
They don't change their formula when it comes to games.
No, they haven't.
And their formula works.
Some people gave them crap for that, but I honestly think they get
some of the best really storytelling games out of that.
Out there,
of doing that. The way that they do it, they get the best storytelling out of it.
Traditionally, the best stories come from role-playing games, but honestly, Telltale is knocking it out in the park.
Because it's all based on your... because...
They got good subject matter. They're making a game based off good subject matter.
That it relies really heavily on how you interact with people and how your responses are. And it does a good job of kind of steering the game direction based off of what your decision was.
I like where
your
you
relationship
can see,
with people and such.
When you complete an episode, you can see how other people chose.
Yeah.
Or at least get a statistic.
I'm always in the bottom half percentile, though.
See, I'm always in the top half.
Mm-hmm. Are you guys really?
Yeah.
You kind of go the opposite direction a lot of times, especially when it comes to games like that.
What do you think is the most... you guys beat the games, right?
Yeah. I've completed every Telltale game. I haven't finished Game of Thrones yet, but I have beat every other Telltale games that I have played.
Yeah, I haven't played them all, but I'm probably about half of them, but I like every single one.
I've done all the Walking Deads. I've done Batman. I've done... working on Game of Thrones right now. Mm-hmm. I've done Wolf Among Us. Mm-hmm. And I never played their Guardians of the Galaxy one.
Yeah, I haven't.
And I haven't done their Borderlands one.
I haven't done that one either. Yeah.
But all those other ones I've
and I haven't done Batman yet, so.
I did Batman. It was actually pretty good.
I haven't played any Telltale game.
They gave some away as games for gold and on PlayStation.
Game of Thrones was up for.
Yeah,
I know that's why I've got to play. But man,
Wolf Among Us was a game.
I got to tell you,
each episode will take you a good hour and a half.
Yeah, on Wolf Among Us.
I got to tell you, I've had a schedule of games that I've been meaning to play and
anime
and anime as well. And all that has been shelved because of one fucking game that I don't even know why I'm playing. It's like...
Puga?
No, it's not.
It's talking about Ark.
It's like, Ark, yes. Us and Ark lately.
I haven't even been streaming it, too, because it's not entertaining. Like, I
think I've done two episodes.
I have not streamed it because all I do is run around and chop up wood and collect stone for you guys.
Like, we would have to go out and do something exciting,
Yeah.
Last night would have been a good night to do.
Last night would have been a great night.
Yeah, no, dude. Last night I was about to snap.
Yeah, we were at...
I was so on edge, dude. Like...
Last night was not fun.
It was not.
No, it was fun for me because I was sitting there listening to your guys' agony over my headset, and I was like, I really should be recording this right now, but...
Dude, I was...
Are we really going to rehash this story now?
No, we don't need to relive it again, but...
Okay.
If they want to, we've got 2 episodes of Ark up there. They can kind of get a good feel of what we do on a daily.
We honestly, on Ark, we have our tribe, and we haven't been those a-hole players. We haven't been messing with other people. We've been messed with. We've been messed with, but we haven't been messing with other tribes of people. Hell,
now we got a big ass Spino that's walking up and down our fucking
beach
in front of our base. No, in front of our. We captured one, so he's in our fucking base.
Walking back
on aggressive, waiting for a motherfucker to jump the damn gate.
But I mean, we even had the people when they first started. Tribe of Miranda was their tribe.
Mm-hmm.
Like they were literally right down the way, and we didn't care until they moved. They moved on eventually, but they picked an easy
They had that
place.
one hut, and that was the last time I've seen of them.
They picked an easy spot to start the game, which made sense. And you need a place to set up till you get their supplies.
They branched out, yep.
Yeah.
Listen, to those people who invaded us and stole all our shit,
killed all of our flyers,
killed all our fucking dinosaurs,
destroyed our pipe work.
Just know I got you back.
Yeah.
All your dinosaurs are dead. Your base is blown up, and you can go fuck yourself. God.
And I hate the fucking swamp.
Is that where they have one of their things at?
No.
I was about to say, they're fucking ballsy to put any kind of a
We did find the base in the swamp.
That's ballsy to put something down in the swamp.
To explain people what Ark is,
it's Minecraft for adults.
It's Minecraft meets Jurassic Park. Ark, you are stranded naked with a chip in your arm and dinosaurs everywhere that want to murder your face. You gather some friends together if you can, find out where the fuck you are, and try to build a base
and
tame dinosaurs that you can either ride and have them do stuff for you. And it has a lot of bullshit moments in it.
There's a lot of bullshit. Alphas are bullshit.
And what he's talking about as far as alpha goes, there are these things, these dinosaurs that have variants to them. One of the variants being an alpha state, which means they're stronger, they do way more damage.
Yeah.
I'll
let you know right now, a level 40 alpha creature is a lot more powerful than something at level 90 normal. A lot more powerful.
Yeah,
and you can't tame an alpha to get them on your side.
No, you just have to kill them because they're a hazard to you and anything around you. They just blatantly attack anything nearby.
It's true.
And there's alphas to most of the things in the game. So.
Yeah, when we first started our world, we didn't know it, but there was an alpha megalodon off the coast of our world.
Yep, there's an alpha one of them.
And apparently,
you know that fish that sinks the rafts. There's an alpha one of them too. So if you happen to run into an alpha one of them, good fucking luck.
Alpha crocodiles, alpha titan boas.
Yep, alphas that almost
alpha
virtually everything.
Yeah. You know the island where we find all the megalodons at?
Mm-hmm.
There's an alpha T-Rex rocking around in that lagoon right now.
Seen one.
No, because it came up after the dino wipe.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So we're not going back to Megalodon Island anytime soon.
Fuck that. Yes, I will. I want to trap that bitch there.
You can't trap it. Well, I mean, you can trap it.
He's not going nowhere. It's a small island, so we got.
I mean, he's already trapped. Let's be honest.
If he's on that island, he's fucking trapped already.
Sorry, audio listeners, for your ears that just fucking exploded.
I dropped shit.
But yeah, that's Ark for you in a nutshell. It's fun, but very, very aggravating. It'll make you want to quit the game
We've actually had friends that quit the game multiple times.
Yeah, multiple times.
Yeah.
And then came back just to quit again.
Oh goodness gracious! It's an interesting experience. I mean, it's not bad.
It's a love-hate relationship.
It is a love-hate because
But that game, you go in. I'm going to play only for a couple minutes, and then 3 hours later. Oh, it's midnight, or not even 3 hours. It's like 60 hours later. It's like, oh, it's midnight. Holy crap!
Yeah, and the weird thing is like it's one of those game preview games where it's been on Steam for several years. It's been on Xbox for probably better part of a year and a half, and PlayStation, right? I want to say.
Well, it's been on PC forever.
Yeah, it's been on PC for a while.
PC masteries.
But it finally comes out as a full-fledged game, official release August 8th, I believe.
I think so, yeah.
And they've already jacked the price up, which I know upset some people.
That was kind of shitty. Like, your game was $30, and then your game's about to come out. Oh, we're going to just jack that.
Well, I mean, that makes sense, though. I mean, they're finally releasing it, so and with all the content
that's still shitty to do.
No,
man.
it's shitty to do, but if you're like us, so you bought it pre-early, you already got it. You bought it at the locked-in price.
Yeah, but still, a shitty thing to do is still a shitty thing to do.
I got it at $60, so...
You got it at 60? Where did you...
Huh?
Where did you buy it?
On the Xbox store.
When?
Like, the day everybody started playing it again.
See,
I never owned the game.
I bought it when
I only played the preview build.
I bought it when it was $29.99 as a preview build, and I paid $10 more than Merc and Bronx because they bought it when it first hit Xbox store the same day at $19.99. I know at one point it was like $15 or something.
Yeah, I bought it. See, I've had it for the PC and for the Xbox. I got mine when it was super cheap on both, so I got mine for like $12.
No, not me. 60.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. I bought, and it already has paid DLC. They did a Scorched Earth expansion.
Yeah, which I find
for $20.
Like, you already have an expansion pack to the game, and that game hasn't even been released yet.
Yeah, that was a little BS, and that was a year or so ago when that came out.
And they got another one lined up to come out too.
Yeah, but the reason why they did it, which we
needed
know,
money.
They needed money because there was some legal issue about coding with the game or something being stolen from another company by a worker that they hired or something.
Oh, dear.
Pretty much someone they hired ripped off a whole shitload of like Call of Duty assets.
Yeah, or not. Well, coding. To be precise, literally coding. So they needed the money, so they the Scorched Earth was going to be a part of a later expansion and stuff, but they went ahead and released it.
Oh my goodness gracious! So what do we all have coming up?
I've got
Dark Souls.
Yeah, our continuing adventures of Dark Souls 3 with Blue. I just released the Retro Lounge video for this week. We had a late addition to the Dynamic Duo that went up today as well.
Yep.
We have another one coming out this weekend. We are doing 4 quarters Q1 of Fortnite. So we will be on that Friday night.
We gotta do Q4 before
By
that.
we, you mean you, because I think you're the only one who has fucking Fortnite.
So we'll be playing. We'll find some people online, and we'll play a few rounds of Fortnite. And
what was the game that
maybe
was voted
Splatoon 2 if I can get a way to get some capture video of it, because we'll have that on Friday as well.
What was the game that was voted on for Q4?
Payday 2.
Payday 2? Well, me, you, Merc, and...
Play around at Payday 2?
So we need to play a little bit of Payday.
Yeah? I'm good for that Friday or Saturday night.
Yeah, we can do that. That's fine with me.
Okay.
And then I got a recording I'm going to be doing here very, very soon. I played it today for the first time. Was Michael Jackson's Moonwalker.
Jesus.
For the Sega Genesis, the retro title.
Yes.
So when I say I was cracking up playing this, I was like, yeah, I've got to record this shit. Even my wife said it. He's like, you need to record that. I was like, that shit is fucking funny.
You know what? I'm kind of the retro game guy here. Would you be willing to play a retro game that I gave you as like a challenge? Like, it wouldn't be a mainstream one.
Like a challenge to complete, or just to try to fucking play it?
Just to both. Complete either...
What's the game and what system?
Genesis, since you're happy with your Genesis right now, and the game is Green Dog.
Green Dog?
I played the Surfer Dude?
Uh-huh.
Green Dog. Yeah, I remember that one. I played the shit out of that game.
Let me look right now.
You get like you have some levels you're on a skateboard and you're surfing.
Yeah.
Thing. You got like this frisbee.
Why does that sound so fucking familiar right now? That you're describing it, that sounds so fucking familiar.
The dude's like a surfer, bro. He finds like this tiki, and
it's very 1990.
It's super 90s.
Like not just 90s, 1990, because I think it came out like 90 or 91.
It was Rocket Power before Rocket Power.
And what's it called again?
Green Dog or Green Dude?
Green Dog.
Green Dog?
Is it Green Dog or Green Dude?
Green Dog.
And it's for Sega Genesis, right?
Yes.
It's kind of got like you don't see the dude's face. You kind of just see the hat that covers it,
Yeah.
right? And he's kind of like,
That's him. Yeah.
Oh, it's called Green Dog, the Beat Surfer Dude.
yep.
And another game I'll give you because of how
now.
challenging it is, but it's really
That
great.
game wasn't that.
That one isn't, but another game I'll give you to play because it's challenging and it's really good. Great
What the
soundtrack.
fuck? I'm looking at the screenshots from this. You really want me to play that?
I do. It's
What?
a good game.
Let me see.
I think it's a it's a good retro game, and I think you'll like it.
I think you like it too.
Let's see.
I got the original game actually. Real talk.
Well, I mean, I got a 3-in-1 console. He can actually play it.
It's going right now. So
I'll give you one other game too, which I think you'll like. Musha.
And what system is it for?
Genesis again.
And what's it called?
Musha.
Musha. I think I played that before.
Yeah, that's a very collectible game. Physical copies of that go for around 500.
I am probably going to be playing some TellTale games. Humble Bundle's got a deal going on.
Ooh.
They got a really good deal going on right now.
They do.
You can
Which
get
Musha, by the way?
Yeah, what is Musha? I don't remember Musha.
Musha is a
Oh,
shooter.
the metallic uniframe super hybrid armor?
Yep, that's it.
That's a long ass fucking title.
That way you think it's just called Musha.
Have you played the TellTale's Minecraft story mode?
I have
No,
not.
I haven't played that. I've heard about it. I haven't played it though.
And season 2 of that's getting ready to come out
So
soon.
pretty much, Humble Bundle's got a deal going on right now. You can get Sam and Max 1, 2, Puzzle Agent 1 and 2, Bone episodes 1 and 2, Hector, Texas Hold'em, Poker Night, Walking Dead Michonne, Tales of the Borderland, Walking Dead Season 2, Game of Thrones, the entire series, Batman, the Tales Adventure series, Minecraft Story Mode, and the Season Pass, and more games to come for under $15.
Oh, grab that. That's a lot
That's
a lot of
pretty
games.
good. Yeah.
That's a pretty good, yeah.
And there's also got a Capcom one, which is a lot of Resident Evils,
Yeah.
which I might do for $12 to get all the Resident Evils.
Well, Dead Rising as well, from the look of it.
Dead Rising 2
3.
and 3.
Yeah.
The Apocalypse
And
Edition.
the other Dead Rising 2.
So
Strider.
I might be spending like a couple bucks on the old Humble Bundle.
And then
donating
if
to charity.
you want some old school Legacy of Kain and Tomb Raider, you got that.
Oh, that's another charity going on.
Charity right there with Crystal Dynamics.
But me, what am I gonna be playing? Definitely gonna do at least one TellTale game because I've never played one.
Yeah.
But it seemed like it'd be interesting to
Yeah,
play.
if you've never played one before, you need to
Start with
the
the first one, The Walking Dead.
Yeah, start with that.
Because
one.
it's shorter than the other ones, but it's still a really good story.
Let's see, what else am I gonna play? I've been playing PUBG still. Been
Lots of-
winning games.
Lots of Pugga. Any frying pan kills.
No, but I've won games.
I
I'll
was-
tell you real quick. I picked the M249, the big heavy machine gun.
Yeah.
Lost 2 guys, right? Is me and another guy versus 2 other guys. They didn't realize I got the care package, and they were just camping on top of the hill. The circle got super small. I ran in like Rambo. Just shoot. They didn't know what to expect because you shoot up to 40 rounds with a max clip, but that thing's got a 100-round clip.
Yeah,
so
because it's got a
after
belt.
like the 40th shot, you see them running, and they're like, "Oh, big mistake, motherfucker!" And I killed him in a 1, and I have video evidence of it, and I got a chicken dinner.
Until you win with nothing but frying pan, I won't be happy.
I will get there one day.
You
sir.
will not
I will
get there.
But I'll probably be playing more PUBG. My highlights videos I'll release on the main channel, the Game Night Lounge. Be sure to check that out. Blue, do you have anything going on?
I have not been streaming. I've been a bad boy lately because I've been like knee deep in Iron Blooded Orphans, the new Gundam series.
It's good.
On Hulu.
Good series.
And I've been playing Dark Souls, the original, which I never played before, on the Xbox One backwards compatible.
Let me know when you get to the swamp.
Okay. I mean, I'm really having a lot of fun with it, so I plan to pick up the Dark Souls 2, Sins of the Scholar edition afterwards. So
It's pretty good. I like Dark Souls.
yeah.
If you need help, let me know because I can hop on that game and see if my save data transfers over.
Okay.
Moving right along, do we have anything else going on?
No, that's pretty much it. I mean, just
Ooh, I know what you guys could do. For those of you listening, please give us a rating, give us comments. We need them. It helps us out so much if you do.
Yes.
Rating on iTunes, comments on Google Play, Podbean, whatever you have. We do have some contests and stuff going on. I think we're still doing the movie emoji challenge.
yeah, we're still doing the emoji challenge. So you have to pretty much give us a game.
A video game title in nothing but emoji.
Yeah, and nothing but emoji. So you have to give us a video game title only using emojis.
We're doing that till what? The first of the month, right?
I think so. Yeah, August 1st.
And we have some awesome prizes. We have some pop figures. We've got posters. We've got all types of video game memorabilia, ranging from pins, buttons to I don't know what the fuck that
There's
is.
an
but
inflatable Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy football.
We have one of those.
Yes.
We've got a Gundam as well.
Wait. I thought I was keeping the gun.
If your legs don't stop hitting this table.
Oh, Lord. But we got tons of stuff. Please help us out. If you're interested, we do have a Patreon as well. It's patreon.com/GameNightLounge. Please help us. Any donation you do helps us better the show. Eventually, we'll get perfect crystal clear audio for your listening ears and enjoyment. Eventually, we're getting there.
We're getting there.
But thank you guys so much for listening. We hope you have a wonderful day. And thanks for listening. Bye-bye.
Peace.